Byron with DragonBlogger.com, coming back to you talking about the IRULU 10-inch Windows tablet that I have here. This one with the orange sides, frame, however you want to call it. Good for Broncos fans anyway. Again, we did a little bit on the specs already, so I'm going to talk about ease of use and the actual functions. So it is a tablet, it's a true Windows tablet, but they've gone ahead and given you this magnetically attached keyboard, which I don't know about you, but sometimes when I got to type something a little extensive, a screen keyboard doesn't work for me, so having a hard keyboard is kind of nice. Keyboard's a little small, but you know, what do you expect? It's a 10-inch tablet. It's on par with most of the Bluetooth or other types of keyboards that I've seen with tablets. So really the focus should be on the IRULU tablet. So we got the Windows insignia. It's again a 10.1-inch IPS 1200 by 800 screen. It's in a 16:10 format, as you can see. On the back you got it's plastic. It feels like plastic with the IRULU logo. Again, it is Windows 8. Touchscreen is pretty responsive. You know, everything that you would expect within Windows 8 happens. We could go to, you know, your normal websites. Everything seems to load fairly quickly. I've had Firefox on here, it ran fine. I ran Chrome on here. It ran pretty well, but if you leave Chrome running in the background, you know how it may or may not eat a lot of resources. That's my experience. Obviously your Windows Internet Explorer runs. You got your on-screen tablet, if you so choose, that's how you want to operate. Something nice that IRULU did with this tablet, or it may just be a Microsoft thing, but you get 1 year of Office 365, a terabyte of the OneDrive storage. You get a 1 hour of Skype calling, which is kind of cool. It does have a front and a rear camera. Those are running at 5 megapixels, I believe. Let me just double check some specs here. Yeah. It also has Bluetooth, so you can attach a Bluetooth keyboard if you don't choose to go that route, or if you chose a Bluetooth mouse, which I used. I've used a mouse, a wireless mouse, where you have to plug in the wireless dongle. I've used that mouse without any problems. I plugged in a hardwired mouse without any problems. I mean, it's full-blown Windows 8. They're not cheating you on the OS at all here. It's got a 7800 milliamp battery. So battery life is pretty good. I bet you if you watched 3 hours, 4 hours straight video, you could get through two-hour movies. You could probably get 5 hours if you're doing some word processing, maybe some web surfing. You know, depending upon what you have on and off, you know, if you turn off your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth and you're just doing word processing, you know, I could see you getting an easy 5 hours. Obviously, when you start turning on that radio with the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth, or you're pushing the tablet a little bit with watching videos, whether they be online or stored on your device, that will shorten your battery time, but that's expected. Any device is going to come up with that. It's got a couple speakers here on top. I primarily used it with headphones. My son watches all his YouTube videos on it with headphones. He loves it. He doesn't want to put it down. We've been fighting over playing with it for the last couple weeks that I've had it. What else? This version that I have here is a 32 gig version, which may not seem like a lot, but you do have the SD card. I've thrown in a 64 gig SD card, stored anything, stored movies on there, stored files on there. Everything was pretty responsive. Everything popped up as expected. You do have access, you know, as you would expect, to the Windows App Store, so you can peruse and buy and do all that good stuff that you want to do. All the apps, you know, you got Facebook apps, that seem to work well. You got the Word and all the different Office 365 apps that you can install, because you get that free lifetime of, free 1 year of Office 365, which is nice. You know, this is my first Windows tablet, and it makes me want a Windows tablet. I didn't think I would. I'm kind of an Android guy, or have been an Android guy to this point, and so this is kind of my first foray into Windows tablet realm, and this is making me want a Windows tablet a lot. I think this is a good starter for me. It's a great starter for my son. He's been using it, like I said, he watches YouTube videos, he's done a little research, he's in a special program this summer, and he's done some research on some technology. He just finished doing a comic book, so he was doing some research on that, and he used this to do that research. With it being a 10-inch, it's a little thick. I mean, if you compared it to an iPad Air, but it's not bad. It's a little heavy, but not bad. It does feel real sturdy. I mean, there's nothing, no flimsiness to this. So I don't have a problem with, sticking it on the keyboard and closing it up. It makes it a nice little case. It's kind of got that magnetic feel. With the case, you can open it up, and as it normal with a lot of these, it creates its own little stand, so it'll sit. You can put it on your lap if you want to use the keyboard in that sense, or again, you just take the tablet out and use the tablet like you normally would. You get the different views. Sometimes it has a little problem. I think it's probably more of a, in this case, Chrome issue, where it's having a little problem showing the web page. I don't know that I would knock the tablet for that. I would give this, for right around, I think it's selling for right around 200 bucks. I think is what they've got it worked out as. Let me get that. Might even be better priced. $243, is that what it is? Yeah. So you can get it on Amazon for $243, so not quite $250. It's a nice solid laptop if you consider like the Surface 3, which is I think in the same level as this one. I think the Surface 3s are going for $400 and $500. So for about half, you can, I think, get something very comparable. I can't touch that. I haven't played with that, but the Surface 3s that I've seen are spec'd pretty close to this. It's a Core 2 processor, 2 gigs of RAM. Are you going to write super code on this? Probably not. But email, web surfing, YouTube videos, watching movies, all that stuff, this is a great travel tablet. And for under 250 bucks, I think it's a great option. So once again, this is Byron with DragonBlogger.com. I really appreciate you checking us out. IRULU 10.1 inch Windows tablet. Thanks again. Take care.